Disasters are an inherent part of living on this planet. Of the 1.5 million earthquakes per year, nearly 15,000 are over a magnitude of 4. In the US, we experience about 1,000 tornadoes every year, and worldwide, there are about 85 hurricanes. On average, in the US, fires burn about 2.5 million acres annually, and man-made disasters are on the rise. Although we should not let fear of these events run our lives, we should always be prepared should something ever happen. According to ready.gov, being prepared is a threefold endeavor. Number 1, get a kit. 2, make a plan. And 3, be informed. Every emergency preparedness kit should have a few of the basics. Let's start with food and water. About 1 gallon per day per person should be sufficient. With food, make sure that it's non-perishable food, and obviously this isn't a 3-day supply, but that's just to get you started. Let's go to safety. You're going to want some wet ones and some plastic garbage bags for sanitary purposes. Dust masks will help you filter out any contaminated air. Pliers to shut off the emergency valves of any of your utilities if needed. And a first aid kit for obvious reasons. Now, communication. You're going to want a flashlight with the radio, and if you happen to have one of these that's hand cranked, that's perfect, but if you need to get extra batteries, make sure you're stocked up. You can always get a whistle to make sure that people can hear you if you're trapped, and a map of the local area will always help. Now on to some comforts. Duct tape will come in handy in more ways than you can imagine, so make sure you have a good roll of that. A blanket or sleeping bag per person will make sure that you spend the cold nights in comfort. And then make sure you have some matches just for warmth and even cooking if needed, and you put them in a plastic bag just to make sure they stay waterproof. Now this is just to get you started. For a complete list, go to ready.gov. There's a good chance that your family will not be together when disaster strikes. Make sure you plan ahead of time how you'll make contact or get back together, and what to do in certain situations. Different disasters can present different challenges. It is important to know what you are at risk for in your area, so you can plan accordingly. Ready.gov has a specific guidance for specific disasters. Armed with knowledge and a good plan, your family can withstand whatever comes your way.